Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Elevated Business. We have Michael Newton in the studio today, father of five, a real estate advisor at Coldwell Banker, and he's here to give some amazing advice to help you become a better person. Let's get into it. I'm Mitch Hardington, your guide to Elevated Business. In this video series, we dive deep into the authentic journeys of business owners who've paved their way to greatness. Get ready to uncover their secrets that shape the remarkable world of business. Everybody, welcome back. Michael, thank you for being, here, going through 3 amazing episodes with me today. We're in our 4th and final episode. And this one I think is really going to be impactful for people again. The first 3 were incredible, but let's talk about advice. Okay? I love that we went through success, and then we went through some of your hardships, and then we went through some of your mindset shifts. But now I really want to leave our listeners with the ability to implement something. Mm-hmm. So 2 parts to this. The first, I want to ask you, what's the best advice you ever got and why?
Oh, okay, the best advice I ever got. Oh. I think it's the one I mentioned to you before. Stop fucking lying.
Yeah.
I would say that that's number 1. That's the core. If I'm lying to myself, I'm lying to everybody else, and I'm not able to proceed with integrity, I'm not able to proceed with doing the things that I said I was going to do, and I'm letting people down. I would say that that's the number one piece of advice. In relationships though, especially in relationships with a spouse or a partner, I would say the best piece of advice I ever got there was, there's nothing I can do to make her happy. We often get caught up in what can I do to make her happy, and then we're living our lives for somebody else. That doesn't mean that you don't do nice things for the other person, but their happiness is ultimately up to them. In business, I think do the things that I say I'm going to do, and then over-deliver. That's the piece that was the best advice I ever got in business. Mm-hmm. Because now I'm committed to doing the things that I say I'm going to do. And then I think about, okay, I did that, but what can I do that is really going to make an impact and an impression on my client, right? As soon as I don't do the thing that I said I was going to do, I failed. If I tell my client that I'm going to give them an update by Wednesday, and then Thursday comes and they're calling me for an update, I've already lost. So if I tell them I'm going to give them an update by Wednesday, I give them an update by Wednesday. And then I follow up with extra layers of communication to make sure that they receive the message. And then I follow up with, hey, do you have any more questions? Is there anything else I can help you with? Mm-hmm. So many business owners go to where they say they're going to do, and then they stop. I mean, so many don't even get there, but then they stop at, hey, I've done what I said I was going to do. And so what? Anybody can do that. It's that extra mile, extra 2 miles that we go that will make a bigger impact on the people that we're serving.
Yeah, absolutely. One of my mentors once actually said that he was going through a deal that he was working on, and he projected that, just kind of using fictitious numbers so we can understand. He's like, well, through this deal, I'm going to make you $10 million.
Right.
Most people are like, wow, $10 million? Like, yeah, let's do that.
Right.
But if he brought in $9.6 million, what do you think people were going to be feeling? They're going to be feeling, well, you told me 10, but you only got me 9.6, even though we're talking like $9.6 million of profit.
Right.
Now, if he would have said, I'm going to get you 5 and brought in 5.8,
right,
people would have been ecstatic. Like,
right,
whoa, you overpromised, even though technically that was less money than the original projection.
Right.
It goes back to that thing about, lying to yourself and lying to your clients and lying to people. If you are honest
Right.
with yourself
Right.
and honest with the people and you over deliver,
Right.
that's building true relationship.
Exactly. And let's clarify that because it's about over delivering and about being honest with yourself, like you said, right? There is something going on in business though that some people are doing that I think that there should be awareness on, and that's under promise and over deliver. That's the worst advice I ever got. I mean, are you talking about the best advice? The worst advice I ever got was under promise to your clients so that you have enough room to deliver. That's a cop out.
Mm-hmm.
I like what you're saying. Be honest with yourself and with your clients as to what you can achieve, and then over deliver. That's growth, that's commitment, that's going to the next level, and it's real and it's raw, and that's where the appreciation comes in.
Yeah, again, I love that because it's almost like a dirty selling tactic sometimes where people are saying, well, I can do it for this, but they already know they can perform at this level. It's almost like you're cheating yourself.
Yes.
So you're cheating your identity.
That's so good.
Right? Because again, you're lying to yourself.
Yeah.
You already know you can do this. So you're
Yeah.
lying, your subconscious, you're already lying to yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I know I can do better.
Exactly.
So just tell the truth.
Tell the truth. Be truthful with yourself. This is what I can do. This is what I can deliver. This is what you can expect from me. Mm-hmm. And then think to yourself, okay, what else can I do to over deliver?
Yep.
And do that every time, and that's growth.
I love it.
Yeah.
So before we get into our last question, I kind of just want to summarize some of our episodes because it'll help refresh us for this last question I'm going to ask you.
Let's do it.
Okay, episode 1, we talked about success, what success means, and about it really starting from the inside and then spilling out into other things.
Right.
A lot of really great things there about how people can apply that to their personal lives and to their business lives.
Right.
Episode 2, we kind of talked about hardships, about how we overcame them, kind of some of the things that helped set us back. And we really had some great nuggets of gold. I don't know why I'm saying you had some really great nuggets of gold in there. In episode 3, we talked about mindset and how a mindset shift can really help people in their personal lives. And again, that spills over into business. So really, we're talking about you as the person, but you as the person is also you as the businessman or
Right.
businesswoman, which is incredible. So the last kind of thing I really want to touch on in number 4, people are sitting at home right now. And I think this is going to be really impactful for people. Mm-hmm. They're sitting at home right now. They've listened to some of the amazing things we've talked about. Mm-hmm. We've talked about success. We've talked about hardships. We've talked about mindset. We've talked about good advice, bad advice so far. Moving forward, if somebody's sitting at home in their personal life and in their business life and they're like, I want more. I want to be a better person. I want to be a better businessman, business person, businesswoman. What do you say to that person? Where do they start this process?
Well, get off of YouTube right now and go do something that is going to make an impact in your life. And they only know what that is. They need to go and take action on the list of things that they have been waiting to do that they haven't taken action on. It's that simple. And if they don't have a list of things that they need to go out and do, then start with what they already know that they have to do. Each individual is going to be different. If you're starting your own business, have you started the business plan yet? If the answer is no, you do that. If you have the business plan but you need an investor, have you reached out to investors yet? Pick up the phone and start doing that. If you need clients, have you started your marketing program? Have you picked up the phone and called people to let them know that you started your business? If the answer is no, take action. Stay away from social media, stay away from distractions, stay away from any addictions, alcohol, drugs, pornography, video games. They're killers. Remove those things from your life and start taking actions towards the things that you know you need to be doing. And only that individual that's listening to this will know what those things are, and they need to go out there and start doing it right now. There is no magic pill. If you're looking for magic answer of, hey, this is what you need to do or whatnot. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist for, you've mentioned Grant Cardone before. It doesn't exist for him. It doesn't exist for me. You know it doesn't exist for you. It's all about taking action and completing those tasks.
Yeah. Take action.
Right.
Be the player in your own story. Don't be the victim.
Exactly.
Reshape your identity. Make the choice that you're going to move forward.
Right.
Define success for you.
Right.
These are some of the things that I've taken away from today. These are some of the things that I know our listeners are taking away for. But Michael, I just thank you again for pouring your heart and soul out there. Thank you for being the person that you are. And like I've said through a couple of these episodes, there are so many nuggets of gold in here that I really would encourage everybody to listen to again and again and really just suck out some of those things. Because I found in my own life, if I listen to something once and I listen to it again, I get something totally different the second time. It's like I've grown and I've become a better person, and then something else speaks to me and I go, oh, where was that the first time? Did they re-record this episode? Nope, it's the exact same. So thank you for being you. I'm so thankful for that I got to know you. I'm so thankful for the friendship that we have, and I'm so thankful to see the man you are and the advocate you are becoming for people.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. It's been a pleasure being on your show, Mitch.
Yeah, I'm so, again, please watch them a few times, okay? I know I'm going to. If people want to get a hold of you one last time, how can they do that?
Yes, so if you want to get a hold of me, feel free to call me directly at 403-512-9825, or you can go to my website at www.michaelnewton.ca, and you'll be able to find my contact information there.
Amazing. Well, this wraps up you on our show. Amazing 4 episodes. Thank you for being here. Until next time, everybody, stay tuned to Elevated Business. That's a wrap for today's journey into elevated business. I'm Mitch Hardington, urging you to turn inspirations into actions. Join me next time as we continue exploring the real stories of entrepreneurs. Remember, the best is yet to come.